Hi, welcome back to my channel. Once again it's Wednesday, so that means it is another Wednesday social get ready with me. So this week we are doing pub golf. We are doing a joint social with the swim team, and the theme for this pub golf, because obviously it's Halloween, the theme, what we've been told, is wear any costume you like. So now that is very vague, so I'm going to do my costume reveal at the end because it is quite a good one. Wow. From what I've heard other people are going as, I'm very low maintenance, but I like it, so hopefully it'll be good. I'll give you a clue now. I painted my nails to match my costume. So there's your first clue about what I am. I'm not in my costume yet, but the time is currently 6:25. Now I am starting this quite early just so I can be ready. Once again, we are meeting at 8:15. So I'm going to leave about 8:10 because we're meeting like my building's common room, which is about 2 floors down from me. I will still be there before 8:15. So I thought I'd get ready now because it's nice and chilled. I don't need to have a shower because we're not training this week. I've just eaten some dinner as well, so that is all done, so I can take my time to properly get ready. So the first thing I'm going to do is, of course, curl this hair. I'm just going to do like loose curls, so I'm just going to go in with like my thicker barrel, and then obviously it's the Mark Hill one. For heat protectant, I'm just going to go in with my Hot Hair Girls like Be Fresh Paradise Punch Heat Protectant Mist. Now this, I absolutely love this. Like, I can't think where I got this from. Potentially glossy box. It's 30ml, and it's like, I've pretty much like nearly used all of it already, but this smells incredible, so I would definitely recommend getting your hands on this. But yeah, so I'm just going to use this as my heat protectant and then curl my hair, and then I will get back to you once I have curled my hair. I have tried to like pin up what I can just to try and make the curls last a little bit longer, and I've got changes to my costume. So I've got, this is like, you can see like another like clue to my costume. See, this is what I mean by red nails to match. So we're going to move on to makeup now. So it's about 7:10, so I've got time. I've got like an hour before I need to think about leaving. First of all, I'm going to remove my little pimple patch from earlier. Now this was like some mega pimple on my chin, and I had put a pimple patch on it overnight, and this morning all of it was like completely covered. Don't know how much you can see of that now, but that is what's been pulled out. This pimple patch has been on, so that's what's like on my pimple patch. This pimple patch has only been on for like 3-4 hours, so not a long time, and that's what's been pulled out. And I had a pimple patch on last night, and this was completely filled. But these are just the Inkless Hydrocoloric Invisible Pimple Patches. They're actually really nice. I don't know if you can see the absolute mega pimple on my chin, and I've got a few more on my jaw that are starting to like come out now. But anyway, we're gonna do makeup now. Now this is kind of like a cross between makeup that I want to last and a mix between like my everyday sort of makeup that I've been doing recently. I have made a few adjustments just so obviously my makeup can last that tiny little bit longer tonight. But of course we are going to start off with primer. So of course I'm going to use my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, the OG for making your makeup stick. Now I've literally got like not a lot left, but I have got another backup already. So I'm just going to go in with like 2.5 pumps, and then kind of just put this sort of like everywhere on my face, and then just rub that in. Now I don't need to do skin prep again because I've not had another shower, because obviously we've not been training, so my face is not sweaty, except it's just red now. There you go, so that is primer. I'm gonna let my face go all tacky, so we're gonna do brows. Now of course I'm just gonna use my Pixie by Petra Brow Tamer. I did take the stopper out of this earlier just because all the products, like I wasn't really getting a lot of product out, so now obviously I'm getting loads of product, but I've still got all of this product left to go. But this is something that I'm trying to use with my project pan because it is quite old. So I'm just gonna run this through my brows. I don't know if you can see my brows, they're a bit sort of everywhere at the minute. Now I feel like my eyebrows are just going to be glued in place now. There's a lot more brow gel that came out than I had anticipated, but that's fine. I'm just going to smooth these down with my finger, and then just use like a makeup wipe. This is one that I had earlier, so it's kind of like half dry now, but I'm just going to go around the edge of the eyebrow just where sort of like the brow gel has gone, just so it doesn't like affect like the rest of my makeup. There you go, those brows will be locked into place all day. I am of course gonna spot conceal a little bit. Enough said. So again, just using my play stick. My concealer side is nearly finished, so I just take a little bit, I just go straight onto the stick with the brush and then just tap this on some of my pimples. There you go. So now I'm going to move on to foundation, sort of like the base. So I'm just going to go in with my collection Filter Finish. Now again, I took the stopper out of this one earlier as well, so I can actually get the rest of like the product out. Oh god, this is a lot of product. That's maybe like a little bit too much, but we're going to go with it. And then I'm just going to go in with the damp beauty blender and just blend that out into my skin. Now I like this because it's going to give me like a glowy base, and it's got that tiny little bit of coverage, but it's not going to be really heavy on my skin, which is what I want. I don't want it to look too like heavy or cakey, because I want to kind of do like a natural glam sort of look, like a soft glam. Honestly, tonight I feel like, because we're doing pub golf, that's at least 18 holes, that's at least 18 drinks. I don't know if we're doing 9 or 18 holes tonight, but that's at least 9 or 18 drinks that we're gonna chug, so we get them back down in one, and then we're all gonna end up in the club, because we always do anyway. So it's like, there might be a few tactical trunders tonight, and I feel like I might be one of them. This might be the first time I've had to do a tactical trunder on a night out. Like, I've never done a tactical trunder before. Apart from my brother's wedding where I was sick, but that was far too many passion fruit martinis in the space of a couple of hours. But yeah, we are going to be mixing drinks tonight. I'm going to have a raging hangover tomorrow, but thank goodness I'm not in uni on a Thursday. I feel like some of my pinkles are like falling out now, but I'm going to take them out after I finish my makeup. There you go. So I just zoomed in slightly because I feel like we were very far away. So now that I've done that, I am of course going to go back in with my play stick and just use like the bronzer side. And I am going to have to get the end of one of my Beauty Bay makeup brushes and like scrape around it, just to get that last sort of like little bit of product out. It's amazing how much product like is still sort of like left in there, because most people will look at that and think, oh yeah, it's done. It's like, I am like properly using up my makeup, because when it's empty, I want it to be empty. I don't want it to be like half the product left, because that's just a waste. There you go. So that is sort of like bronzer, contour done. For blush, I'm going to go back in with my Glossier Cloud Paint blush. This is in the shade Beam. As you can see, I'm like down to there. I am trying to project pan this. I don't know, it's not my favourite. I've got quite a lot of cream blushes, and this is probably like the oldest one. It's probably like, it's like at least 2 years old now. So I am literally just trying to use it up. There you go. So that is blush done. Now I am very shiny, so I am going to powder. Now to try and make it last, I'm going to go with my Studio London Flaunt setting powder. This is like a translucent powder. Now I've only actually used this like once, so that's my powder buff. We're gonna see what this does for my skin. I am gonna buff out on the back, and then there you go. So that is powder done. So my face is now all set. Now I'm not really going to go in with like any more blush or anything, so we're going to move on to eyes. Now I am going to try something. It might not necessarily work, but we're going to go with it anyway. So I'm going to tap into my Beauty Bay Bright Mattes palette, which I haven't actually used before on my channel. But this is just this like 42 pan matte sort of like eyeshadow palette, so I'm really excited to like tap into it today. I'm going to go in with the shade Nothing Else, which is just this more like nudie one here, and then I am just gonna focus this sort of like in the crease of my eye, and it's got a huge mirror, so I'm going to use this really big mirror to have a look. So now that's done, I'm just going to go in, still on the same fluffy brush, I'm going to go in the shade Bare Necessity, and I'm just going to focus this on sort of like my outer sort of eyelids. So now that that's done, I feel like it's just like a really subtle look. Again, with the same shade Bare Necessity, I'm just going to set like a really small brush and just put a little on my bottom lash line. So that's all the shadow that I'm going to use from this palette. I'm then just going to go in with my Eye Candy London Make Me Blush palette, and then I'm going to use the shade Sweet Pink, which is this middle centre shimmer here, and with my finger I'm just going to tap this all over my eyelids. Okay, so now that's done, it's just like really sort of like subtle on my eyes. I'm then just going to go in with the shade Pearl, which is this light shimmer in the corner here, and I'm again with my finger I'm just going to tap a tiny little bit of this or just in my inner corner. Okay, so that is eyeshadow done. It's just really subtle, nothing like out your face in there. So then for mascara, I'm then just going to go with my Kiko Milano Blue Watermelon Mascara. Now what I really want to try is like a brown mascara. So if anyone's got any recommendations for like a good mascara, do let me know. So I want to see sort of like the difference that it makes compared to like wearing black mascara. So mascara done. I'm going to be bold, and normally I would do like a nude lip. I'm just quickly going to show you this lip combination. But like my sort of like go-to lip combination at the minute is this Ciate London Velvet Lip Liner. And I'm just going to like swatch on the back of my hand so you can see. So this is just like a velvety sort of like lip liner. It's like perfect like sort of everyday nude. And then my Gimme Lips matte lipstick in the shade All Dayer. Now this is like broken, but this lipstick and this lip liner together just makes like the perfect sort of like lip combination. Like when you blend the two together on your lips, stunning, looks incredible. So that's just sort of like my everyday sort of lip that I've been wearing like quite a lot in the last week. I'm gonna be bold today and I'm gonna do a red lip. Is it a bit too much? It might be, so I may end up taking it off depending on sort of like how I feel when I've done it. But I'm going to be brave and I'm going to do it. It may be a bit too much red, but that is also another clue for today's costume. So I'm going to line my lips with the Studio London Power Pout. So this is just like a nice like deep sort of like red liner. Now this just like glides on your lips so beautifully. Like the formula is so creamy. Now for some reason I can't line my lips in a straight line. Okay, so we're going to ignore the fact that I can't line my lips. A, so they're symmetrical, and B, in a straight line. Never mind. And then the liquid lipstick, I'm going to go in with the liquid lipstick because it's not going to like last all night. This is just the Sheldella Makeup sort of like liquid lipstick. I got this in a mystery box I think. But this again, such like a creamy formula. And hopefully this is going to be non-transfer as well. There you go, so that is my bold red lip. I think once I've got like my entire costume on, I'm going to decide if I like it, and then if I do, I am just going to take this with me in my pocket just so I can top up if it does like start to come off like sort of like throughout the night. Right, last Wednesday we did sober bowling as the social, but I went out with my flatmates like in the evening and we went to the club, and some guy like, as I was drinking like a VK, some guy like bashed into me, so the glass bottle of the VK went like up and he's chipped my tooth. And I'm still a little bit fuming about that because it's like my front one. It's like, it's easy to see in person, but it's like that tooth there. And he's like chipped it. So I am still a little bit annoyed about that because now I have a chipped tooth. I feel like my nails look more pink than red if you compare it to like my lip. So the last makeup step that I've got to do is of course set my face. So I'm just going to go in with my L'Oreal Paris Infallible 3-second makeup setting spray, 36 hour no transfer. This is basically hairspray for your face, is what I want today. So I am literally just gonna, the bottle is so cold as well, I'm literally just gonna spray this all over my face. It's in my eyes and my eyes are like burning, but it smells exactly like hairspray. So hopefully now my makeup is not gonna go anywhere. So it is it's 25 minutes to 8, so I'm gonna take down all of these curls and see what is occurring with them basically, and then I'll show my outfit, and then I'm just gonna chill for a little bit, and then I can go and do pub golf and get absolutely drunk and do a tactical chunder. Now I don't actually remember how many like pins I put in my hair, which is a little bit concerning. I did start to count and then I got to like 5 and then stopped counting. So I'm literally just gonna feel what's sort of like at the back of my head and then go from there basically. Right, now I think I've only got 2 left in my hair, which is like my front bangs. So the rest of it is like quite curly. Whether it stays like this or not, I don't know. It does look alright so far, but I am gonna have a hat on, which again is another clue to my costume pretty much like the entire night, unless someone steals it, which could very well happen. Because I steal everyone's hats on nights out anyway. I'm just gonna take out the last 2 now. See, now that is extremely curly. But if it makes it last, you know what, it's worth it. This is like my curly hair now. I can't feel like any more like bobby pins, so I think I've got them all now. Now what I am gonna do, which is like what I love to do with my hair, is use this Colour Wow Pop and Lock High Gloss Finish like serum. And this is like one of like my absolute favourite products. So I just take a little bit, get it on the ends of my fingers, and then just sort of like scrunch it like up into my curls, and it makes my hair like so soft. Like this is like one of my favourite ever products. Like I've repurchased it like 4 to 5 times, and then it just adds like a little bit of like shine to your hair. And then I just kind of use it to like smooth down like the top, like sort of like baby hairs as well. So yeah, that is hair done. The only thing that's actually left is to show you my outfit. So I'm gonna do that now, so then I can just chill and relax and see. I'm in my colours. My front colours have already fallen out. Ah, of course they have. Do you know what? I am gonna bobby pin them. I've decided, because they've already fallen out, and it's like I've not even left the house yet. Like I've not even left. They're getting pinned because they're deciding not to cooperate with me. I mean, the other side is cooperating. So I'm going to leave that other side for now, but that side is getting pinned down because I can't have them irritating me. We're going to leave that side for now, and then if they drop by the time I leave, then we're going to pin up. But other than that, we're just going to have asymmetrical hair. I mean, it's already dropped, so no, that's getting pinned too. I don't get it. I don't get why the front piece of my hair now all of a sudden drop. It doesn't matter what I do. Hairspray them before I like put them up, and they still drop. So I don't really know like what I'm supposed to do with them apart from cut them off, but they are getting a bit long. I do need to cut them a little bit shorter, but I need to get a haircut anyway. I'm thinking of getting the chop, I can't lie. So I am thinking of like, I mean half my hair is like already like dropped its curls, but I'm thinking of like chopping my hair to about here, so my hair is like that length. I don't know, something that I'm thinking of doing, so it might happen, it might not. I might cheeking out. Let me go put my hat on and I can show you my outfit. Here you go. So this is my outfit. I am a firefighter. Fireman Sam has nothing on me. Put it up. This is why I wanted the red lip, and I did my nails red to match. So I've just got a white t-shirt, got some suspenders, some cargo trousers. I did have to put a belt because they are like huge, ignoring the fact I've got makeup down these already. This is why I've got my red lip, my hat. Now this hat only just about fits my head. Like, and I'm kidding, like I've squeezed it on. Like if I move my head it will fall off. Like it is now wedged on there. But yeah, so they said wear any costume you like. My first thought was to be a firefighter. I'm now a firefighter. So yeah. And then these pockets that they've got like down the side, I'm going to put like my keys and stuff in, because you already know I'm not taking a bag, because I never take bags on nights out. I think I took a bag once, and that was it. Never done it again. So yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is my outfit. I'm ready to go. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.